today, tomorrow, together.
For a smarter start to your day, start with us. Okay, headline in this morning's forecast is, we're going to start a warm-up today. Tell your smart speaker to play KCBS radio. You may notice it a bit out there this morning. It's not terribly warm in terms of... Technically, it is warmer. Stream KCBS for news, traffic, weather, business, and more. Tell your smart speaker to play KCBS.
7:38, the latest on traffic now from 10.
Yeah, we continue to look pretty good out there this morning. No slowdowns to be seen right now, but I am watching one area. This is going to be along 880, and it is in Fremont, approaching Stevenson, northbound 880, and there's a brush fire up to the side of the roadway. We are seeing fire crews respond. No slowing yet, but sometimes they do have to close a lane to try and deal with the fire activity or to keep passing safe. So we'll continue to monitor and see if anything does come of that. We are looking good everywhere else, though. But to be advised, you're welcome to see heavier traffic than usual in San Francisco today due to outside lanes. And remember, if you see anything, let us know on Twitter at KCBS AM/FM Traffic. Your next update, 7:48 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Outside right now at some of the temperatures. Santa Rosa showing 55 degrees at 61 in San Rafael, 60 at Napa, 63 in Concord and Oakland, and 1 San Francisco. Starting off with clouds by the coast, but then that'll give way to sunshine across the Bay Area. We expect highs in the upper 60s to mid-70s by the Bay and mid-70s to low 80s inland. Traffic and weather together on the 8s and All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. CBS News time is 7:39.
California deluxe windows. A lot of companies get their windows shipped from all over the globe. That means inflated wait times and inflated prices. At California Deluxe Windows, we design, manufacture, and install our own products, so you get fantastic windows at an affordable price. And our installation technique is so precise, we do not break your stuff. Your house could be covered with potato chips, and we wouldn't crack one.
If you're looking
Deflation sale.
and 30% off every order. Call California Deluxe Windows at 800-956-8800, 800-956-8800, 800-956-8800.
Certain terms and conditions apply. CSLB number 77451.
O'Reilly.
When was the last time you changed your spark plugs? Replacing your spark plug. Efficiency and performance of your vehicle. Stop by and get a $12 O'Reilly Auto Parts gift card after mail-in. You purchase 4 or more select Iridium smart plugs. Get better performance with new smart plugs from your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Heartburn at night, so I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine.
With just one pill, Prilosec OTC prevents excess acid production, blocking heartburn all day and night. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Progressive Insurance protects people's cars, homes, and other vehicles. But if you've ever seen our commercials or even just heard our name, you probably already knew that. A nonprofit that furnishes homes for families and veterans emerging from homelessness. Because a little help goes a long way, and a lot of idea. Now, if you already knew all of this about Progressive Insurance, we're impressed. We'll have to find something else cool. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
KCBS News Time 7:41. Dr. Lucy Jones has been on KCBS many times to help us understand earthquake science. But as KCBS's Megan Goldsby reports, after years of helping recover, she now has a new focus.
That would be wildfires.
Right now, the level of risk, but wildfires are getting worse.
So that's why Jones and her eponymous Center for Science and Society is partnering with the North Valley Community Foundation to create the Recovery to Resilience Initiative.
I bring in the expertise and resilience and the connections with the social sciences. They bring in the communities where people have gone through it. I mean, there's a lot of really good data in what these communities have experienced in the last few years, and we're trying to communities going forward.
A key part of which is helping small businesses survive the aftermath of a disaster when people leave town and don't return. She says the guidelines will be available in hard copy eventually and to be used in presentations to communities trying to cope.
A very common outcome of stress ecosystems is wildfire. So we're seeing them not just California. And I think the scale of it is really sobering. It's not a complete surprise, but it's different to get in and see the people and not just the numbers.
Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
6 people were arrested and cited for furnishing alcohol to underage people in Menlo Park on Thursday. The citations were issued during a decoy operation by Menlo Park Police and the California Department of Alcohol and Beverage Control. The operation targets adults who purchase alcohol for people younger than 21 years of age. During the operation, a mob working under the supervision of officers stood outside a liquor or convenience store and asked patrons to buy them alcohol. KCBS News Time 7:43. We will check the KCBS Sports Line in a minute and a half.
Hi, John Henry with the Henry Union Square Hotel in the heart of San Francisco. Thinking about belts lately? Visit the city as we have lots of many cantinas on Mission Street for great tacos, belts, and tequila. Did you have too many belts in your pants? Then belt over to Macy's. If you can't find your size, it's okay. They want to see a fantastic belt? Then head to Oracle Park and you'll see the best belt ever playing for the Orange and Black. After our boys belt out another win, head over to the Henry on the KCBS package. You'll get a deluxe room with parking, 10% discount on the city tour by Big Bus, 10% discount on the and 20% off at Cafe Mason just around. Call now, 800-995-HUSH. That's 800-995-HUSH. And loosen your belt. Good night's sleep with us.
Have weekend plans? Take us along for the ride. Day, night, and weekend. We keep you up to date on the news, traffic, and weather.
When you see beauty around you, it changes your mood, it changes your emotions, makes you feel better.
It's one more reason why we're the Bay Area's #1.
What we can do to beautify the area, I think the more we'll do to uplift people and to empower them and make them feel valued.
All news, all the time, right here on KCBS.
Coming up on KCBS.
I'm David Welch. California's wolf population just reached a new milestone.
We are checking the sports line at 7:45. In soccer, the Earthquakes tied with Austin yesterday, 3-3. The Quakes will be idle until next Saturday when they face off against Dallas. Baseball action, the Battle of the Bay continues with Game 2 after the Giants. Today, they'll do it again at Ring Central Stadium at 1:07. More Major League Baseball news from Joe Hughes.
Lately, the Giants have been riding the struggle bus, but the Orange and Black managing to forget all about that yesterday as they snapped their 4-game losing skid to take out some frustration in a 7-3 win over the A's. San Francisco pounding out 3 homers in yesterday's win with Lamont Wade Jr. and J.D. Davis, the new Giant, going yard on back-to-back pitches in the 6th inning. Joe also adding his 9th homer of the year an inning later. Manager Gabe Kapler very appreciative of his lineup in yesterday's win.
Very encouraging. So these are the guys that we're going to need to perform the ones that were one of the postseason. And it's going to need to be a lot of consistent and especially good performance. So, I think that's what we saw today.
The 7 runs are the most the Giants have scored in a game since the All-Star break. The team also starting to get a little healthier. Giants welcoming back and outfielder John Peterson from the injured list yesterday. Final game of the 2-game Battle of the Bay series that'll be later on this afternoon. Logan Webb and Adrian Martinez on the hill for a 107 first pitch. From the sports desk, Joe Hughes, KCBS.
Declare your energy independence with Silver Solaris, America's #1 solar plus battery installer.
I looked at our electric bills and I keep
The storage contractor.
We just said we've got to be different. We got to keep our word. We have to do the right thing for the customers.
work hard, keep your word. That's what we do every single day. The savings are better than what I expected.
My last bill was actually a credit. From my experience, I would go separate.
And I said I want the 18. The 18.
From the beginning to the end, they have been the best.
Silver offers new AC systems with a lifetime warranty. performance until 2023. Get the federal 26% solar and battery tax credit. $500 downloadable. $500 off for military first responders and healthcare workers. For all offers, call 415-367. Or see website for details. Offer expires 8/31/2022. CSW number 978152.
First for traffic at 7:48, Ted Ramey's watching the roads.
And I am watching a new problem come in Fairfield, westbound 80 as you approach the connector to 680 southbound. There are reports of a bumper in the left lane, so we are watching CHP responding to see if they can get that out for the time being, though. From there, we're going to jump to the Fremont area, northbound 880 approaching Stevenson. Reports of a brush fire off to the right-hand shoulder. We have yet to see any slowing in the area, but if they do have to shut down the lane or anything, but right now it's not without, it's not causing any problems. South of there, the South Bay looking really, really good right now. No problems to report. Up and down the peninsula, we're looking perfect. San Francisco, quiet now, but it will be busy there with outside lands happening, and the North Bay totally at the speed limit. Your next update, 7:15.
KCBS 6-day forecast. Today, clouds starting by the coast, but by the time the outside lands area starts to fill up there at Golden Gate Park, should see sunshine with highs ranging from the upper 60s to mid by the bay and mid-70s to low 80s inland. Mostly clear tonight. Some patchy clouds rolling in at the coast. Lows in the 50s. Tomorrow, just like today, mostly cloudy for the coastal regions in the morning. Otherwise sunny. High 70s. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's a bit of a warm-up. Inland highs reaching into the upper 80s and low 90s, and mostly clear skies continue for the period Thursday through Saturday, with temperatures once again in the inland areas creeping up into the lower 90s in the East Bay interior valleys. Traffic and weather together on the 8th, and all news 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. KCBS News Time 7:50. Katie O'Donnell with the Two of California's wolf packs welcome new pups this year. 11 pups were born in California in what some are calling a conservation milestone. Here's KCBS's David Welch.
California's first wild wolf returned to the state in 2011. It had been nearly a century since a wolf had called the state home. Now that population is growing, albeit slowly. Amaru White's a senior wolf with the Center for Biological Diversity says these first steps are important.
Having wolves back helps complete the vital nature that depends on having limits parts.
The Trump administration removed the gray wolf's endangered species protections in 2020. That was reversed in federal court this past February. California, like other states, has state-level protections. However, wildlife experts say the wider federal umbrella is needed since wolves migrate hundreds of miles and over state lines. Repopulating wolves provides a model for how humans can potentially reverse the destructions of past generations.
Wolves can live just about anywhere people will tolerate them, where there's not huge human-caused mortality to them. They just need to be given a chance.
David Welch, KCBS.
There are 5 new Eagle Scouts in the East Bay, but they're not Boy Scouts. KCBS's Alice Works explains.
It was a lot of discovery and hard work that earned 5 young East Bay women to earn the highly respected Eagle Scout designation. Kate Benson is a Scout executive. Explains what the big deal is about.
They give Scouts a chance to really explore things that they're interested in, and a lot of adults who were in Scouting discovered either lifelong hobbies or even their career through the Merit Badge program in Scouting.
Eagle Scouts count among them Neil Armstrong, Bill Gates, and other big thinkers and doers, like Molly King, who's the first Piedmont Council this year.
So Molly King is our council's first female Eagle Scout.
Historically achieved this effort, now it's opened up to women.
So to be able to step in and take advantage of these opportunities, and in a lot of cases to be able to do this as a complete family, is a big deal.
Ms. Benson says it's more than just 26 merit badges.
We're excited to see the next batch of all of our Scouts, young ladies, young men, everybody who's working towards this rank. And learning.
Alice Works, CBS.
The largest marine mammal hospital in the world is asking for your help. Taylor with that story.
It's feeding time at the Marine, which is looking for a few good volunteers.
Our volunteers at the Marine Mammal Center are the backbone of our operations. As the world's largest marine mammal hospital, they contribute annually over 150,000 service.
John Carlo Rulli knows what he's talking about. The longtime volunteer says the rewards are enormous.
Myself at the center for 18 years in animal care, and there's nothing else like it.
It is up close and personal volunteer service. You're on the beaches, sometimes in the water.
Live response to seals and sea lions. They will be the trained responders to go out and respond to usually in distress, and then can assist in the actual physical transport of that animal back to our Sausalito hospital.
Application forms can be found online, marinemammalcenter.org. No experience necessary. CBS.
A bat in the city of Seaside in Monterey County tested positive for rabies back in July. Officials say they don't know of anyone who came in contact with the bat, but one person did contract the disease and had to be quarantined. Animal experts say and pets by getting them vaccinated and getting them medical attention immediately after any potential exposure. KCBS News Time 7:54. Here's Brian Bandler.
60 years is hitting the auction block. I'm Brian Bandler, One Business. This fall is the 60th of the first James Bond movie. To celebrate, Christie's is hosting a two-part charity auction centered around the movies. Titled 60 Years of James Bond, the auctions will include 60 lots paying homage to all 25 movies in the franchise, and the actors who have brought the spotlight will also be given recognition during the event. It will be a lot representing each of the actors who have played Bond, Sean Connery and Daniel Craig. And we cannot forget the gifts up for auction include the Q-Jet boat from The World Is Not Enough and a Land Rover Defender 1. Then there's the item expected to get the most attention, the Silver Birch Aston Martin DB5 stunt car. It's one of 8 replicas built for last year's movie No Time to Die. The money goes to a number of charities, including ones that benefit former members of UK Special Forces. Original Bonds. Brian Van Miller, CBS News.
Radiant raspberry, golden orange, blue. You'll find all the colors of summer in our selection of beautiful, natural sapphires. Every color imaginable. At Shane Company, we're gemstone experts in our passion shows. Tom Shane selects our sapphires and rubies individually, by hand, in Bangkok, the gemstone capital of the world. He brings back the most spectacular sapphires, bold and vibrant colors, as well as soft pastels like peach, citrine, green quartz, London blue topaz, a rainbow of colors, and one-of-a-kind stones sourced by Tom. At Shane Company, we're known for our beautiful gemstones. Come into the store and try on our jewelry, or use our fun virtual try-on tool on your phone. Whether it's a gemstone pendant for a concert in the park, or a vibrant center stone for your engagement ring, our colorful gemstones will brighten your day.
Have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
Discover the poetry of senior living. Poetry doesn't have boundaries. Life seldom follows a script. Sonnet Hill, we specialize in celebrating unique expressions of lives well lived. While we all have basic needs at Sonnet Hill, we've designed our spaces, crafted our programs, and trained our staff to meet your individual. $500 off the monthly rent for the first 3 months. Call us today or visit us at sonnethill.com.
Big Tobacco has a kids menu. Flavored vapes like Gummy Drop, Red Bang, Blue Raspberry, and Menthol Ice target young taste buds. These flavored vapes are packed with a highly